Hello, this is MovieMan, and today, and we are back with part 2 of the Helena Bonham Carter series with Eric. Okay, next question. Um, what are your top 3 favorite Helena Bonham Carter films? It can be difficult.
Wings of the Dove.
Okay.
No one really liked this film except for me, but I do like it. Frankenstein, that she's
Oh, yeah, I heard about that
with
one.
with Kenneth Branagh, and then I think, this is hard. I really like Burton and Taylor, but at the same time, The Theory of Flight was a brilliant film, and actually I think that was one of my favorite movies because I know with that film. That was probably hard for her to do because her father was paralyzed and blind. So playing a character that was paralyzed and stuff was probably difficult for her. So those.
Your top 3. Okay, my top 3 personally would be probably... That's difficult. Definitely King's Speech would be in there. I enjoyed her performance because she does a lot of when she did stuff with Tim, she did The Corpse Bride and Charlie and the Chocolate Factory and Sweeney Todd, but I didn't really get because I haven't seen as much work as you have, obviously. But when I saw her dramatically in The King's Speech, I thought she excelled incredibly well. She had great emotional range, and I believed her when she was on screen, and so that's definitely one of my top 3. My second would be Sweeney Todd. The reason being because like you said earlier, Tim had her as basically supporting, and she went into a lead. And Sweeney Todd, and really got to be full front with Johnny Depp, and we also got to hear her sing, which was new. So I like how she was able to balance and juggle all that at the same time, even it, her being her first time musical. And then my third one. What ones do we have here? A third one would probably be Harry Potter because I've seen her films and I've never really seen her be diabolical and really bad to the bone, to say. And to see her in Harry Potter, to be able to channel that darkness and really be that nasty and like be really genuinely scary, she was able to show that and do it incredibly well. Yeah, and along with other great actors that could easily have stolen her limelight with Gary Oldman or Brendan Gleeson, and
Well, I don't know about that, but
and she was
actually the film The Wings of the Dove.
yeah.
It's not the same kind of character, but it is a similar kind of character in the sense that the story is basically.
Right.
She's from wealth, obviously. She meets a man and she's in love with him, but he's not from wealth. And if she marries him, she'll lose her statue, like she'll lose her money and stuff.
Yeah.
So an American woman is involved who's very wealthy and is terminally ill, and now Helen Bonham Carter finds out that this woman's sick and basically is now knows that the woman is kind of in love with the guy that Helena's in love with.
Right.
So she sets up, basically tries to push them together so that he can marry her, so that when she dies, they'll be wealthy and then they can marry one another. And she doesn't rely on the inheritance and the money that she's being handed out to live on. So it's quite a kind of cruel character that she plays, but she does it so well, and you can tell she's not like. I love that part because she's not doing it to be spiteful. Like, she's not doing it with a smile on her face. She's kind of almost trying to justify to herself this woman's going to die anyway, so she gets to die happy, thinking that she's in love, and then this woman's wealth then becomes her wealth, and so she can then be happy with her boyfriend.
Yeah. Wow, that sounds very complex. Yeah. Another one. Well, I know I already named my top 3, but an honorable mention, I should say, is Fight Club.
Yeah, that's like the first big transition from like boring period things in her eyes. I would say boring period films, to then the complete opposite.
Yeah, because she plays, I think Marla's the character. Yeah, Marla, I think, is the name of a character, and she's not in it as much as Edward Norton and Brad Pitt. She's a very minor role, but when she's on screen, she steals the scene completely, and she is so fascinating. Her character has so many layers, and she's able to just entertain you throughout the entire time.
She just looks right in that film too. Like, it's weird. Yeah. If you look, the reason that she became successful and famous is because of the way she looked originally when she was younger and she started acting,
Yeah.
she was cast in period films because she had that Edwardian look to her.
Right.
The structure of her face just looked right in a corset with big hair and stuff. So she started getting work because of how she looked, and then to go from that, for me anyway, her face is very versatile. That she can go from like, and she looks perfect in those films. She looks like she belongs in a Merchant Ivory film.
Yeah.
And then she's from that goes into Fight Club where she has short hair.
It's a very dark film
chain
too,
smokes.
yeah.
And you know, it's interesting actually because things I've read and interviews I've seen and stuff, she's far more similar to Marla Singh's character than she is to those period characters. Like, apparently she does have a really good, dirty sense of humour. She does, or she did. When I met her, she was a smoker and, you know, like, drinks so much. She's closer, I would say, to that character than she is to the other characters.
Yeah. Yeah, she's definitely had a really good career in film for sure. Yeah. Now this is gonna be now. I'm gonna make a third parter because this subject is just too damn good to make us one video. So we'll be back. All right. Stay tuned. This is MovieMan signing off.